Hello. No, this is not one of the old splits videos. This is a new splits video, but this is not a splits video. This is a diet video. And since it is the new year, we are going to talk about your diet today and what I want you to do. I want you to be on a diet, but let me explain what sort of diet and what is a diet. A diet is not something that girls do to lose fat around their belly. A diet is something very important, something that you start and keep for the rest of your life, if it is a good diet. Changing diets is really bad. You're shocking your body with these new foods and new habits and new rules, and then you change again because, vegetables were not tasty enough and you want to go back to the pizza diet. And once you lose the weight, you think, oh well, I've lost the weight, now I can eat all the stuff that I need to be happy, like fried chicken or French fries. A diet is a lifestyle change, and a diet is a huge part of your life because the diet is what makes you. The food is what makes your body. Food and exercise. And food is something that we face a few times a day, and our choices are very, very important. We don't usually know what are the right choices and what are the right choices for us, because we don't stop and think about it and research every area. For some people, one thing might be good and useful and the right food to eat, but for others it is not the right food to eat, and there's a whole science of it. And I never studied that, so I can't tell you exactly what you should eat and what you should not eat, because I don't know you, I don't know how much you work, what you do, how much energy you need. Are you sitting down in front of the computer all day and just using your brain, or are you more of a physical, moving around person? That is all important. Also your height, your weight, your habits. Do you sleep late? Do you wake up early? How many hours of exercise per week do you do? What type of exercise, and so on. All of these endless questions. We all have to answer. Well, you all have to answer these questions in order for the nutritionist to make a proper personalized diet for you. And what is a personalized diet plan? It is something designed for your needs, for your body, for your type of work, for your type of exercise, for you, not for anybody else. I can't send you my personalized menu and say, this is what I eat from Monday to Sunday. Because if you eat that will be not enough for you, or maybe too much for you, because you don't do 2.5 hours of exercise per day, and you do not have this freedom to walk around and go for a run whenever you need to, and just do enough exercise. Perhaps you're more busy, perhaps you're less busy, and we're all different, so our demands and our diets are different as well. But I strongly recommend that at this stage of your life, wherever you are, if you're 15 or if you're 50 or if you're past 50, it's never too late to change your diet. And it's a change that you should stick to for your whole life, unless there is some information coming in that this product might not be the right product for you. Then you can gradually change, but don't shock your body with this big changes of like eating just one type of food for a month or two and then changing to the other type of food, and then you heard that your friend lost 10 kilos on this sort of diet, like eating just chicken breasts, and this friend is a vegetarian and she lost some weight, so I might stick to that, might stick to this. Changing is the worst thing you could do, because your body gets a shock, and the body is a very smart thing, but also it's a very stupid thing. It doesn't like to be shocked. It likes consistency, it likes routine, it likes the same thing every day, equal, even, no stress, no nothing. So personalized diet is good. And with my friend Osha that you heard about so many times, yes, she's a certified nutritionist. If you need to know where she studied and what she studied and what her experience is and what people say, you can write to me and I will forward it to her. And gladly, I'm sure she will answer all your questions. But she made my diet plan, And not that I wasn't eating healthy before, but I was eating unevenly. And perhaps that is the situation with you as well. And that might need some work adjusting and evening out, or perhaps eliminating some foods that might be not right for you, and adding some foods that are. Also, a diet is something to solve your vitamin deficiencies, if you have any. I had a lack of iron in my blood, even in the days when I was eating loads of meat, probably about like 7-10 years ago. I still had iron deficiency and like close to being anemic. And then when I stopped eating meat, the iron level started to go up. And with Osha's help, with spirulina and some natural additives, it is fine, it is perfect now, without any meat. So what do you say? And like it's very individual, and it should be designed for you, not for anybody else. And what works for you doesn't necessarily work for your partner or your parents. Also, some of us are willing to give up something, and some of us are not willing to give up this. And, you know, if you work and you have to go out to a lot of dinners, there is also options of what to order at any sort of restaurant. And Osha also does that too. I think that's a really good advice, like what to order in a restaurant and what to eat when you eat out, if you are a busy person who has a lot of business dinners and so on, and what not to order. Because, you know, what we eat at home is always nice and fresh and healthy, but, well, not always, but what we eat outside, that's a good question. So there are also safe options for the outside. For now, I would like you to keep a diary. And Osha, first there is a form of a food diary, but it's much more simple. You just need to write down what you eat, and this is what Osha suggested, the format that you do it in. Okay, so that just detailed plan of what you had every day for 7 days. Don't handwrite it, because in the past she said that it was really difficult to read people's handwriting, and she had trouble understanding what it was. So typing it up, Word document, whatever format, or just an email format, text, plain text of what you have eaten. You don't need to include pictures. It's very easy, but don't leave anything out. It's for your own sake, and don't change your diet before you complete this food diary. It's important that it is your daily normal food routine and what you normally eat, not what you wish you could eat every day. So don't switch to vegetables suddenly. Complete this and send it to me with the title For Osha, and Osha is O-S-H-A, For Osha. So I will forward the email to her to analyze. Now, this is a commitment, and if it comes to you too easily, if you get this, then you don't really stick to it. So I want you to put in work and time into this and effort. And I strongly insist that you do consider it seriously and think that this is something that you are creating for the rest of your life. Well, at least for the next few years, so that you don't have to change your diet every few months or every few years. Well, thanks to you and talking about diet, I'm doing some extra exercise today, which is good. And the splits, yeah, still here, still doing the splits. It's good, yeah. I want you to be in good shape, and when I say that I want you to be disciplined and consistent, that also leads to your physical health as well. I know that I am not very disciplined, but I am disciplined, and if my worshipper is less disciplined than me, then there is something to think about Do you have the right to be less disciplined than your goddess, than your friend, than your than your leader? You have to follow your leader in everything. And I'm not saying like, oh, don't drink, don't smoke, and stop eating meat from today. Some gradual changes. Start from your food diary. And when you are finished, before sending it to me, analyze it yourself. Just see your real situation. See what really happened during that week. And don't say like, oh, but this week I had many appointments outside. That's why I drank so much coffee. Because your life consists of these odd weeks. There is no normal week. Yes, events usually happen. It's like, yes, but this week wasn't usual. The unusual week is a usual week indeed. So you shouldn't say that there wasn't unusual, because if it is your week, it's your usual week, and perhaps there will be more of these usual weeks coming. I think I should stop talking now. You got the point. Food diaries from tomorrow.